Okay, it's that ride or die. It's that real raw. Yeah, it's that ride or die.
Yes, people.
What's going on?
Do you want to take it from here?
Has that irritated you a bit?
No, it's absolutely fine. I do not mind when you come in and just steal my lines. Mr Haz, UK hip hop artist. Mrs Haz, UK.
The
Queenie. Beautiful. Queenie, UK.
Not hip hop artist.
Networking, promoting goddess.
Goddess, I like that one.
Today we are reacting to Tom MacDonald's.
Duh.
Featuring.
MacDonald.
Wait, shush a minute, lady. I'm talking.
Did you shush me?
I'm joking. Look.
We're about to be Team Pants. Don't know about Team No Pants.
I'm sorry. I apologise deeply.
Thank you, baby.
Thank you. There you go. See? Now we're back to Team No Pants. Okay, so Tom MacDonald featuring DAX.
Love it when you do that.
Thank you. Blame the rappers. Well, listen, I hope they're not blaming me. I saw that out the corner of my eye. Well, I didn't. I saw it in the camera, but still, that'd be a really bent corner of my eye. All right, cool. Are you ready? Are you ready? Fucking, you just do this reaction. You just take all my lines. It's all right. Don't worry. Go on then.
I'm sorry, babe. I love you.
You know what? I absolutely can't understand what Eminem is saying.
That was unfair.
Yeah, I'm a rapper, but I'm losing my respect for the genre. How many songs about Xanax and alcohol are we dropping? How many kids we gonna kill for we admit it's a problem? Probably stop if it was one of our sons or one of our daughters. We know our demographic is primarily youth. We glorify breaking the law to children in school. Kids copy what we see and imitate what we do. They'll go to jail for doing the things you thought them was cool.
Facts.
Really sorry, but can I just say, I don't know whose boots they were at the start, but they were quite nice.
Boots.
Yeah.
I didn't see Boots. I was too busy laughing. But yeah, that's facts, isn't it? He's like, it's basically talking about the responsibility that rappers have got to an extent.
Yeah, same as anything though, isn't it really?
Yeah.
Like gaming producers. I mean, how many people like blamed Grand Theft Auto?
Yeah, of course. And it's not just like rappers, like, they're not the only people who say stuff or do things that aren't necessarily seen as morally right. But then again, like, you should know that this is not what you should do. You should know that, just because they make it look cool. Listen, let me ask you a question. Hannibal Lecter, yeah? Anthony Hopkins, he's the coolest mofo on any horror film, yeah? But listen, have you gone and eaten someone? No. You know why? Because not everybody is stupid enough to copy what they see on the telly. So I wouldn't say you can blame the rappers entirely. You can't blame anyone entirely apart from the person because it's on them, However, to a degree, they are promoting it. I get that. I'm not stupid.
All right then.
Anything you want to say, darling?
No.
We put women in our videos exploiting their bodies while little girls around the world grab their phone and they watch it. They need a realistic role model, not just a Barbie. They see strippers and escorts but no lawyers or doctors. Hey hip-hop, what the hell happened? It was power to the people and we like that stuff. These days you're promoting that it's fun to be an addict, so I'm asking, how could y'all write that, bruh? You can blame the rappers when you blow up, but your favorite songs are about doing drugs. So what happens after these kids grow up? And who's to blame for who they've become? They made it look so cool to shoot those guns and hate the cops and to get too drunk. You can't blame the rappers when you show up and love the songs that make you dumb. You can't.
You know what? There's just a lot to this. There's a lot to this. First of all, like, I don't have to say this. I'm not trying to butter anyone up. But I want to get everybody to understand the full perspective of what I'm about to say. Tom MacDonald, DAX, Hobson and NF. 4 of my top rappers ever. But like some of this stuff, it does come from a genuine place. Like hating the cops. Well, there was a lot of racist cops that got onto NWA's back when they released F the police. So they had a genuine reason to hate the cops, you see. So then people have listened to that, and then suddenly they kind of get it into their heads that they should be also hating the cops. But actually the legitimate reason from F the police came from a lot of racial abuse towards people, including the artists in NWA who made that kind of thing popular. So it's not entirely like, you know, a negative that they released that music in the first place. They were rebelling against racism. So, you know, but I get his point, because there are people who just say F the police because they think it sounds cool. It doesn't come from a genuine place. So I do get that. What do you think, babe?
Well, I mean, that first bit I can't really comment on. I've got no idea what you're talking about. Live under a rock, me.
Don't worry.
Yeah, no, I get what you mean about the whole, like, thinking it's cool thing. Like, well, I'm pretty sure I've said this before. It's not cool to rap about, like, guns and being an alcoholic and all that sort of stuff. No. Well, depending on how you do it, I suppose.
Yeah.
It is cool to rap about being an alcoholic if you're a recovered alcoholic and, you know.
You're inspiring others.
Exactly, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
But yeah. That's my standpoint on that.
Yeah, I mean that's a fair point. Yeah, go check Bottled Up out on Spotify and Amazon and everywhere else by Mr Haz. But yeah, absolutely. No, you know, that's something that I mostly agree with what you've just said. I do think I'm not going to go into that right now because that's going to drag this video out for ages.
There is a point where you have to release something that everybody's going to like. Yeah. There is a point of that.
Yeah, I guess, like, yeah, to an extent. Like, I wouldn't say you have to sell your soul, but just a little something, especially when you're starting out and you want to get, you know, people on the wave. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah, nah, I get the point of this track, and there is a certain degree of blame, but not fully, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
Beautiful. Hit the space bar.
Making music is a privilege and a choice. And if you ever get to be successful, you must understand the people that you influence. I swear by what you say, and that the melodies you sing make wings, build dreams, and fill voids. We got medication straight through voice. Some give life, and some destroy. And even though this money seems nice, it can't come, so we must take that as a hint. That there's other things in life we should enjoy. We move mountains.
It's DAX. Sorry, that's it. Now, joking. No, I like how he started that. You know, if you're ever lucky enough to kind of get to that position of being an influencer, it's important that you think about what you are saying. I like that.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Don't think I'd be very good at it.
What, being an influencer?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, it's just like sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes words just come out before I've even mashed a sentence together.
Yeah.
It's not how I meant it to sound.
Yeah. Yeah, but there's never anything that you say that's like outrageous.
Oh, good.
No, but seriously, like you never say anything which like can send people in the wrong way. Do you know what I mean? Maybe you'll say F or C or T or any of those naughty words. But like, I wouldn't say that you have ever said anything that I've gone, what's wrong with you? And I've been with you for a long time now.
No, I don't think I have. I think it's like sometimes it can just be taken slightly the wrong way and it's not meant to at all.
Yeah, I understand.
Anyway, should we get back to the video?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
We cross states, we play roles in presidential debates. So don't you try and tell me making music is for fun and you don't care about the things that our music helped make. Man, I know I'm not perfect, but I'll change. I'm the outcome of this world and my pain, and this music is pills, and I promise this dose that you take won't make you say,
you can blame the rappers when you blow up, but your favorite songs are about doing drugs. So what happens after these kids grow up? To blame for who they've become. They made it look so cool to shoot those guns and hate the cops and to get too drunk. You can blame the rappers when you show up and love the song that make you dumb. You can blame the rappers. Yeah, I'm a rapper these artists can't even talk, they just mumble the lyrics. And the teenagers listen while they rebel from their parents, while the rappers tell them pop a pill by Gucci and wear it. They say screw the police, break the rules, smoke weed, buy some shoes you don't need, rep the hood in your street. All these rappers holding guns and now the kids want some. Mess around and kill they homie, you can't clean that blood. We encourage being stupid with our music, and we're normalizing poor moral standards while we do it. Little boys see the way that women look on our videos and assume it's real life, project that image on little girls. It's unrealistic. If you're young and you listen, you are one in a million. You are loved, you are different. Hey hip hop, I know life moves on, but while I'm here, how could you write that, dog?
You can blame the rappers when you blow up, but your
Yeah, that was a good verse. That was a good verse. That was a good verse. You speak on that.
I enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that, and in particular, the whole like little boys thinking that's how girls are supposed to look in the real world.
Yeah.
Like, sorry guys to let you down, but we don't look like that.
Yeah. Well, actually, and this is the interesting thing. Actually, they are making an attempt to. So what you're saying is true. What you're saying is true, but because of the influence from these videos, some women are trying to look like that.
I know, but there's just no point. Like, I get to a certain point, it can be a little bit healthy.
It's like trendy or something.
It can be a little bit healthy to look at another woman and think, yeah, do you know what? I probably could tone up my tummy a little bit. There's nothing wrong with that. But when you're looking at these people and thinking, well, yeah, now I need the big boobs and the big bum like Kim Kardashian, it's just not realistic, and it's just going to send you into a bloody mental state.
Well, you don't need to look at any other woman in any other way, because you are the most beautiful woman I've ever had the pleasure to lay my eyes on.
Well, thank you, handsome.
That's okay. So, yeah, no, but I get it. Like, I get the point. I do get the point. Let's keep going.
favorite songs are about doing drugs. So what happens after these kids grow up? And who's to blame for who they've become? They made it look so cool to shoot those guns and hate the cops and to get too drunk. You can't blame the rappers when you show up and love the song that make you dumb. You can't blame the rappers.
Dollar bills and popping pills like party songs. It's not cool in real life. Cheap thrills and going till the morning comes. See what that feels like.
You can blame the rappers when you blow up, but your favorite songs are about doing drugs. So what happens after these kids grow up? And who's to blame for who they've become? They made it look so cool to shoot those guns and hate the cops and to get too drunk. You can't blame the rappers when you show up and love the song that make you dumb. You can't blame the rappers.
There you go. What do you think, babe?
I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
They worked together quite well.
Yeah, I would have liked to have seen more DAX. Personally, I think DAX has got a lot to offer. I feel like this was a good track, but like this was neither of their best track. Obviously, I think that's common knowledge anyway. But it's a good track. It's a good track. I thought that they both did their verses very responsibly, and maybe that's why it wasn't as good as some of their other tracks, because it was more focused on the responsibility of the track than actually hitting it on the nail. Do you know what I mean? So, but it was a good track, definitely. I have got something to say though, and I'm going to provoke some of you Hangover Gang fans, and it's not like I'm trying to. I just want you to think about something for me, because I'm actually a big fan, yeah, like Dracula. I'm actually a big fan of Tom MacDonald, and me and Queenie both are, and Nova. You know, I heard my first Brandon Hart song that I thought was okay. as well. So, but just a quick thought. Tom MacDonald and DAX are talking about, frowning upon talking about guns and females and the representation and drugs and stuff like that. But to an extent, where would rap be today if it wasn't for Biggie, if it wasn't for Tupac, if it wasn't for Snoop Dogg, if it wasn't for Dr. Dre, if it wasn't for Eminem, if it wasn't for 50 Cent? Where would these independent artists have got their influences from? Because I can tell you now, Dax's was Tupac. Tupac spoke in his songs about a lot of responsible things. He also spoke about, gun violence. Biggie spoke about females in a inappropriate way quite often. But where would rap be today if it wasn't for these legends? So, I get the track. I absolutely get it. I wouldn't want any of my children, our children, to grow up and be like, they're represented in old school rap. But I don't think saying that side of rap should be frowned upon is the right thing to do when rap wouldn't be what it is today without these legends. Just a thought.
I guess if you didn't have that side of rap, then they wouldn't have this to rap about.
That's another point, yeah. And I'm not saying that I believe in gun violence. I'm not saying that I believe in degrading women. I'm not saying that I believe in promoting drugs and alcohol. I'm not. My point is, this all came from music from these legends who formed the rap industry, who formed it, and our rap legends. And, I dare anyone to come onto the comment section and say anything bad about the likes of Tupac, the likes of Biggie. It's not going to happen. Why is it not going to happen? Exactly. You see?
I guess it's just like evolution though, isn't it?
Exactly. Evolution. And that's why I wanted to have this conversation. And I want your opinions, man. I genuinely want your opinions in the comment section. I'd like to know what your points are on this. Me and Queenie both would.
Yeah, I kind of see both sides of it really. So
yeah,
to see what other people think would be quite interesting. But yeah, overall I thought it was good.
Yeah.
I see what they're talking about. But like you said, that's how it all started really. So
yeah,
I don't know.
It's interesting, isn't it?
It's a bit of a difficult one, that.
It is. And actually, I'm really genuinely excited to read the comment section. So make sure you're all getting involved. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Until next time, Queenie.
Bye.
Respect.
Okay, it's that ride or die. It's that real raw. Yeah, it's that ride or die.